Well, you're back in the basement. I'm glad you, yes, you are here with me right now. Are you ready for the glory days? The happy days are here again for the price of gold, for the price of silver, for the price of the precious metals mining stocks. Let me remind you, I understand, I know it could be hard to really believe that that could happen again, but it's happened many times in the past. And I want you to take a look at my ideas, my information, and think if you see what I see, that it is plausible that even in the near future, we could return to the good old days, the happy days in the mining sector. Because we've got some bad news on the horizon, right? We're hearing about things like earnings recessions, but that totally plays into my thesis because I think it's very plausible that the price of gold, that the price of silver, and in particular, the price of the precious metals mining stocks could be an outlier, could be different from what's happening in the general markets. This could be our time. Let's talk about it, you and me, right now. Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement, live on the log flume with Lily. Lily, say hi. So all you're hearing right now is about hard times in the economy, hard times for big corporations. You're hearing this term now becoming very mainstream called earnings recession, right? Big companies are having a hard time making money. They're having a hard time with pricing. They're losing pricing power. Big companies are laying people off. The economy in general is starting to look pretty gloomy. But, and it's a big but, and I like big buts, and I cannot lie, and I cannot say that without laughing and smiling. But, the gold and silver sector, they have a unique opportunity, a unique positioning right now that could make them much different. And that's a serious, serious matter. Because while the other big segments of the economy are having a hard time with pricing power and generating big profits, if, and that's a big if, but if gold were to stay above 1900, silver were to stay above 2400, or maybe even possibly go higher, the mining companies will be making money like you've never seen before. And if the price of the precious metals were to take off, like some people think is very plausible, very possible, the amount of cash and profit generated by the mining sector would get huge, huge attention, especially when most all of the other market is struggling. You may find this hard to believe, but it even gets better. There's a number of other factors that can really contribute to skyrocketing prices for gold, for silver, in particular for the mining stocks. But first, I know you've been dying, just dying to hear this. You want to hear about this. EP200 by Rector Seal. Hey, look, I've used this product for 10 years and I love it. I swear by it. I'm going to put a link in the description below to a full-length video I made about this awesome two-part epoxy. I'll also put it in the pinned comment. If you want to help support Ron's Basement, you can check it out. You can use the link below to get some for yourself. I've been sold on this stuff for over a decade. I could go on and on about a myriad of uses I've had for it, but there is one area where it failed. My wife, Susie, once tried to epoxy my lips shut so I'd shut up for a little while. You think I get on your nerves? Imagine poor Susie. It did fail in that regard. But no, seriously, guys, great product. Check it out. Now, let's talk about some other really cool factors that could lead to just skyrocketing prices, in particular for the precious metal mining stocks. Hey, look, we have to realize that on a valuation perspective, by almost any metric, precious metal mining stocks are undervalued historically when you compare them to the S&P 500, when you compare the mining stocks to the price of the metals, when you compare the price of the mining stocks to anything on a historic basis, we're either right at or very close to all-time lows. What that means is there's a ton of runway ahead of them to go up in value. And that would be the second thing that could really have them take off, is a change in sentiment, right? I mean, think about it. If everybody's kind of out there looking around saying, boy, a lot of parts of the general market are looking kind of crappy, there's not a lot going on, but oh, look over there, there's gold and silver, they're holding their value, maybe even going up from where they are right now. But even more so, the mining companies are printing money and income and cash flows like we've never seen before. Where do you think a few of those people from the herd, remember the herd, right? The 1 in 200, that's us that are invested in the sector. The other 199, they're the herd. When just 1 or 2 of those wakes up and decides to come over and join us, it will be a multiplier effect within the price of the metals, but in particular in the price of the mining stocks. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, you. And there really is just one you. It's me and you right now, deciding to spend some time with me here in the basement. I honor that. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, watch another video, but know that you're always welcome here. I really do hope you found a little bit of a home away from home, a little bit of an escape, a little bit of a refuge. I'm only a click away, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.